Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome. If you're new, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. So in today's video, I am doing the lazy girl method. It has been a while since I've done the lazy girl method, so I just thought I would do just some easy glitter ombre lazy girl method nail design. So I start by prepping the nails. So I'm just pushing back the cuticles because it has been about 2 weeks since I've done my nails, so it needed a little bit of pushing back just to remove any of the dead skin from around the cuticle area. So when you haven't done your nails in a while, you need to do this because the cuticles have a way of growing onto the nail, so you have to push it back just to reveal all of the new growth and everything like that. And then you would cut the dead skin from around the cuticle area. You have to be careful when doing this. Make sure that you are cutting the dead cuticles and not the live one. Not everyone can do this step, so just be careful when doing it if you are willing to do this. Then I'm using my cuticle ball bit just to remove any of the dead skin that may still be stuck to the nail plate. And now I'm using sunscreen because my hand is going to be in the lamp often. I need to apply sunscreen to my hand. Next, I'm going to apply my gel base coat to all of the nails and then I cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. So I'm going to be using these full covered nail tips that I got from Amazon, and I'm just going to be finding my sizes. So I am going to be using Modelones polygel today. So I'm going to be using the pink and the glitter polygel, and I'm using rubbing alcohol as my sip solution. So I start with the pinky nail tip and I'm just going to be applying some of the glitter polygel inside of the nail tip. So I just placed a small bead of the glitter and then I'm going to be doing the ombre right now. However, I am pulling the polygel down the nail a bit because while doing the nails I realized that I didn't need all of that polygel at the cuticle area, or at the nail bed area I should say, because I haven't applied the nail to my nail yet and I don't want when it's time to apply the nail tip to my nail it cannot fit. So by pulling the polygel down a bit and starting the ombre a little distance from the nail bed, it makes it a lot easier when I am finished with applying the design inside of the nail tip to apply to my nail, and it would still have room. So I cured that for 30 seconds and now I'm going in with the pink polygel at the tip area. So I just placed a bead of the pink polygel at the tip and I'm now going to be evenly distributing that at the tip area only. While doing this nail set, I was kind of learning while doing the nail set, so I made a mistake while doing this and I would get to that later on in the video. So I cured that for 30 seconds, and now I'm going in with another layer of the glitter to the nail bed area, and I just evenly distributed that at the nail bed. And then I applied it to my pinky nail, and this is how it looks. I was getting some trouble getting the nail tip to stay on my nail. It was very difficult, so I'm just showing you guys there. I did not cure it yet because I was having a hard time applying the nail tip perfectly, so I had to redo this nail. So what I'm going to be doing differently is I would measure where my nail stops, and I would be applying the glitter to that area mainly. So that is what I didn't do the first time. I probably only left out just a little bit of the nail bed area the first time that I was doing it. However, I am leaving out practically the whole nail bed, so wherever my pinky nail stops is where most of the polygel is going to start. So I just placed the glitter polygel at that area, and I'm just fading the polygel into the nail tip on both sides just to create the ombre like I'm doing right there. And yeah, when I'm satisfied with how this look, I would cure for 30 seconds. Then I'm going in with the pink polygel at the tip area, and I make sure to measure it. I don't want the pink polygel close to where my nail bed is going to be, so I always measure to make sure that it is being applied a little distance away from my nail bed on the pinky nail. It can go to the nail bed, but not too much. I don't want too much of that. So as you can see, when I measure it there, it is at a good distance. And then I still had to fade the pink polygel into the nail there. So that pink area does meet my pinky nail a bit, but not much. So I hope I'm making sense how I am explaining it. But this method made the nail tip go on a lot easier on my nail. So yeah, I cured that for 30 seconds, and now I'm going in with another bead of the glitter polygel. This bead is just to adhere the nail to my nail. So now I am applying the nail tip to my nail, and it fits perfectly. So I cured that for 30 seconds, and this is how it looks. This is my glitter ombre nail, and I think it looks really good. Now onto the ring nail. I just placed one of the nail tip on my nail stand, and now I'm just placing a large bead of the pink polygel on this nail, and I am evenly distributing that inside of the nail tip. So this is how it looks. Now I'm just going to be placing it on the ring nail and applying a little bit of pressure so that it stays on the nail. Then I cleaned around the cuticle area and the underside of the nail as well. And when I'm satisfied, I would cure that for 30 seconds. This nail was moving around a bit, so it was a tad bit difficult to clean around the cuticle area and cure it in time before it moved. So I had to be cleaning around the cuticle area and the underside of the nail and making sure it is straight before I cure it. So I eventually cured it for 30 seconds. And now on to the middle nail. I am just going to be applying the glitter polygel to this whole nail, and I would be evenly distributing that inside of this nail tip. Next, I placed the nail tip on my middle nail, applied a bit of pressure, then I would clean around the cuticle area and the underside of the nail and cure for 30 seconds. Now onto the index nail, I'm going to be doing another glitter ombre nail. So I just cleaned inside of the nail tip with my polygel brush that I dipped in rubbing alcohol. Then I placed a very small bead of the glitter polygel and I just evenly distributed around that area right there. And I make sure that this layer is very thin. This layer is super thin. So I make sure to evenly distribute it and that it is thin inside of the nail, and I would just feed the polygel on both sides and cure that for 30 seconds. And then I applied the pink polygel to the tip area and I made sure to measure so that the nail bed of my index nail was at a good distance from the pink polygel as well, and I evenly distribute that at the tip area. Then I measured the nail again and then I blended the pink polygel into the glitter area, and when I'm satisfied I cure for 30 seconds. Now I'm going in with another bead of the glitter polygel at the nail bed area. So I just placed a small bead of the glitter and I evenly distributed that at the nail bed area. Then I would place the nail tip on my index nail and cure for 30 seconds. Now on to the thumbnail, I am going to be using the glitter polygel as well. So I just placed a large bead of the glitter polygel inside of the nail tip and then I would evenly distribute that. One thing when doing the lazy girl method, it is a really easy and simple method that anyone can do, and it is a lot easier than the polygel overlay because you save a lot of time when doing your nails. However, you have to be able to average how much polygel you would need inside every nail. Sometimes I don't get it as well because on the ring nail I did apply way too much of the pink polygel, so I had to remove some of that, and that made it difficult because when you're cleaning the underside of the nail, it is a lot of polygel to remove while simultaneously trying to keep the nail tip on your nail and keep it straight so that you could cure it. So that is one of the downside of the lazy girl method, but with practice you would be able to get it very easily. I haven't done the lazy girl method in about 5 months, so I am a bit rusty. And another thing about the lazy girl method that is a disadvantage is you cannot put too much polygel, and sometimes certain polygel you need to apply a few layers in order to get that full opacity. So you have to be careful which polygels you are using while doing the lazy girl method, because you wouldn't get the opacity that you want in some of the polygels as opposed to getting it when you're doing the polygel overlay, because you could apply 2 to 3 layers of the same polygel to get that opacity. But with the lazy girl method you could only apply 1 layer and it is sometimes not thick enough. So anyway, I did cure the thumbnail for 30 seconds. Sometimes I cure my thumbnail for a lot longer, sometimes 60 seconds, but with glitter it's okay to cure it for 30 seconds. Next I use rubbing alcohol to clean the nails so that it isn't sticky. I removed the sticky layer and now I'm just filing the nails. So filing lazy girl method nails are so easy. I think I filed these nails in 15 minutes, if so much. That is the advantage of doing the lazy girl method. The nails are already shaped, so you just have to neaten up that shape, as opposed to the polygel overlay where you have to file the nails to perfection in order to shape it. So this is one thing that I love about the lazy girl method. You can do easy nails in a very short space of time. So this is after filing of the nails, and now I'm just going to be top coating the nails. So I cured that for 30 seconds. And now I'm just going to be applying some rhinestones to the nails. I am going to be using one of those 3D bears. I was thinking about using this 3D bear, but I decided not to. I think it's really cute. I think I would use it in another design. So I decided to use this smaller 3D bear. I think I got that in one of my Your Nail Lab sub boxes. I'm not too sure. So I'm going to be using that one. And I'm going to be using Modelones gel glue to apply the rhinestones to my nails. So on the index nail I applied some of the rhinestone glue, and then I applied some more gel top coat, and next I am going to be applying some rhinestones around the cuticle area. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do when it comes to applying the rhinestones, so it really wasn't necessary for me to apply the first layer of gel top coat since I am doing it again. So yeah, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. That's why I wasted time doing that, but that is okay. So I cured the index nail for 30 seconds, and now onto the ring nail I applied a small layer of the rhinestone glue and then some more gel top coat. Next, I'm going to be applying the 3D beard to my ring nail and then some rhinestones on that ring nail as well. And when I'm satisfied with how it looks, I would cure that for 30 seconds. Next, I am top coating the underside of the nails and curing for 30 seconds. So this is how the nails are looking. Next, I am applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So guys, this is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think about my glitter ombre lazy girl method nail design. I think it turned out really good. I love how everything turned out and I really love using Modelones products. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.